Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today's video, I want to talk about a fair few things. And of course, you guys can read by the title, there is in fact, one specific topic that I do in fact want to talk about for today's video because it is finally happening. So if you guys don't know already, for the past few days, I've been telling you guys many times that in Hong Kong, there is in fact going to be a Bitcoin ETF, and not just Bitcoin, but also Ethereum, right? So Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs to be launched in Hong Kong. And today, finally it's actually happening, right? You can actually trade Bitcoin ETFs in Hong Kong, right? So Bitcoin ETFs, are now trading in Hong Kong, guys. So that is exactly what I want to talk about. And of course, there is in fact some other things that I want to talk about, that's involved with Bitcoin and crypto, obviously, right? So before we talk about all that, guys, I just want to quickly give you guys an update on what is happening with Bitcoin right now. Now, you guys would, to expect, right? So Bitcoin have a beautiful pump up today, right? And pretty much the entire crypto market, right? Even Ethereum, right? You would expect that since, the Bitcoin ETFs are now trading in Hong Kong. But no, guys, that is not what's happening right now with Bitcoin. So actually early this morning, right? Actually really early this morning, we actually saw Bitcoin pumping almost up to $65,000, 64,700, right? But then you guys can just clearly see, the next hour, we are in fact in the 1 hour time frame, and you guys can clearly see the next hour, right? Bitcoin just fell back down to 63,500, right? And you guys can clearly see as I'm filming this video, Bitcoin is now holding at 60,300, right? So early this morning, we did in fact see Bitcoin having a slight pump ever since pretty much the Bitcoin ETFs were trading in Hong Kong, right? And that is pretty much what caused Bitcoin to pump, I'm guessing, right? With this pretty decent pump up to the upside, almost back up to 65K, but it's obviously dropping back down to 63K, just below 64. But so understand, guys, we don't exactly know what's gonna happen, right? But understand, guys, overall, whether Bitcoin does drop back down below $60,000, back down to like $58,000 to $55,000, I've been telling you guys many times, that is very possible. No matter what, a bull run is coming. We know, a couple of weeks ago, we had the Bitcoin halving event. Right after the Bitcoin halving event, we always see Bitcoin pumping, right? And it doesn't pump straight away. In our previous Bitcoin halving events, we don't see Bitcoin pumping straight away. We know that. So understand, guys, we got to give Bitcoin a few months time, because trust me, a beautiful bull run is coming for Bitcoin. And we know alt season is obviously right around the corner. So understand whether Bitcoin, has another correction back down to the downside. It doesn't matter, right? That's even better. Take that as an opportunity to buy more Bitcoin at a cheaper price, right? Because soon enough, we're going to see Bitcoin pump up to like 100K towards the end of this year in 2024. So since Bitcoin is still below 100K, understand this is still a beautiful opportunity right now to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can. But yes, Bitcoin right now holding strong, at $3,000. Ethereum also holding very strong, still above $3,000. You guys can just clearly see that. So Ethereum still holding very strong. The crypto market today is not really moving, right? Overall, though, the market is up slightly, 0.43%. But for the past 24 hours, we're not seeing much movements for Bitcoin, including other altcoins, right? Like Bitcoin is up over 2%, but that's just nothing too crazy at all. At least it's up today. But you guys can just clearly see for the past 24 hours, a fair few altcoins are up over 1%, over 2%, right? 5%, Avalanche, and some are, in the reds, they are in fact having a slight drop. So yes, Hong Kong, spot crypto ETFs, will happen. Today is that day, right? So you guys can clearly see it is officially happening. Asia's first spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. Remember, guys, it's not just Bitcoin; it's also Ethereum. So this is obviously, very bullish. So you guys can clearly see, it's just to make sure that this is actually happening in Hong Kong. I actually went on the Hong Kong exchange here, and you guys can clearly see right at the front of the page, it says here Asia's first. Let me just refresh it. There we go. Asia's first spot virtual asset ETFs trading now, guys. Okay, so it's happening, right? This is pretty much happening right now, guys. Okay, Bitcoin ETFs are now trading in Hong Kong, and this is obviously, very, very bullish, right? So that's absolutely amazing to see for Hong Kong, and Bitcoin. Okay, so this is absolutely amazing. You guys can clearly see Bitcoin Magazine is also, tweeting about this as well, and this is obviously, very, very bullish for Bitcoin overall. But yes, about 3 Hong Kong Bitcoin ETFs are going to start trading in a few hours. They're already ongoing, right? So not just one, not just two, but 3 different spot Bitcoin ETFs are now trading in Hong Kong, guys. And this is obviously, like I said, very, very bullish, right? And also, guys, I talked about this in my most previous video, in yesterday's video, also here in Australia, right? Yes, guys, I live in Australia, if you guys didn't know. But here in Australia also, Bitcoin ETFs are in fact, rumors launching in Australia as well, right? So I feel like a lot of different countries and cities are going to get a little piece of Bitcoin, right? Everyone wants a piece of Bitcoin, guys. You guys can just clearly see that, right? A lot of different countries are in fact filing for Bitcoin ETFs, okay? So this is very bullish, especially with a bull run coming up, right, in the next upcoming, few weeks / few months. Very, very bullish. But yes, Marcus Saylor. We know Marcus Saylor, okay, he's obviously a Bitcoin maxi. He buys a whole bunch of Bitcoins. He truly is one of the Bitcoin biggest holders in the world, right? Like Marcus Saylor pretty much owns like 1% of the entire Bitcoin supply. I'm pretty sure, probably even more than 1%. Who knows? But you guys can see in April, MicroStrategy. Okay, so obviously we know CEO. Okay, is Marcus Saylor. So MicroStrategy acquired an additional 122 Bitcoins for about $7.8 million and now holds, okay, about 214,400 Bitcoins. Let me repeat that, guys. 214,400 Bitcoins. Okay, that is literally billions of dollars, guys. Okay, we know Marcus Saylor, he's already a billionaire, right? He's already a billionaire. And he's obviously very, very wealthy, and obviously, like, with the amount of Bitcoins that Marcus Saylor has, in fact, accumulated, he's obviously, going to be one of the most wealthiest people out there, in my opinion, in the future, right? So this is absolutely amazing to see, right? Like, it's just crazy how someone can own that much Bitcoins, okay? But of course, it's MicroStrategy, and of course, Marcus Saylor is just the CEO of that company. But yes, that's amazing. But yeah, let's get into these Bitcoin charts, starting off with this one. Okay, even though, yes, Bitcoin is not really moving right now, the price of Bitcoin is pretty much stuck. Okay, I talked about this a couple of days ago, and I told you guys to not worry, because this is not the first time that we have seen Bitcoin consolidating and having a slight drop, right? When we even are in a bull run, Bitcoin does drop. Who remembers, right, back in 2017 when we had that bull run, Bitcoin was dropping 10%, right? 20%, even 30%, even 40%, right? During a bull run. Okay, so understand corrections are healthy, right? And this chart just shows you guys, okay, 20% corrections are healthy for Bitcoin. This is not bearish. Okay, this is bullish. This is completely normal, right? Understand when Bitcoin hit the cycle bottom right down here, okay, who remembers, right? November of 2022. And then ever since then, we did in fact see Bitcoin having a beautiful uptrend, right? And ever since that uptrend did in fact start, you guys can just clearly see, right? Bitcoin will drop, 21%, even 20%, another 20%, okay, and another 20%, and another one right now. What's happening with Bitcoin? So understand, guys, this is completely normal. This is not the first time that we have seen Bitcoin having a correction. And obviously, corrections are healthy, right? It's actually healthy, guys. Okay, we don't want Bitcoin just to pump up to the upside, right? To pump all the way up. If you see any crypto coin out there, right, just pumping and it doesn't have a correction, that's a rug pull, first of all, right? So that's that, okay? So understand, guys, corrections are healthy, okay? This is nothing to be bearish about, okay? This is bullish. In fact, when we see corrections, okay, take it as an opportunity to buy more, to accumulate more, right? You guys saw a couple of days ago, right? Like over a week now, I bought more Bitcoin, right? And the next day, Bitcoin dropped even more. I bought slightly even more, right? So always, when you see an opportunity, okay, in the market, always take it as an opportunity to buy, right? And that opportunity is when you see a dip, when it's crashing, right? When everyone else is fearful, you got to be greedy. Okay, so that's that. But yes, guys, overall, a bull market's coming. We are, in fact, about to enter the bull market. Okay, we are literally like right at the beginning of a bull market. Understand, a bull run is coming. We just had the Bitcoin halving event a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so understand, guys, a beautiful bull run is coming. We're going to easily see Bitcoin at 100K to 200K to even $300,000. I really do believe, these price targets that I just mentioned will happen for Bitcoin in the next upcoming bull cycle. And you guys can just clearly see from this chart here, we are in fact about to see a beautiful run up for Bitcoin. Okay, and this bull run is going to be completely different compared to all these other bull runs that we have in fact been seeing for Bitcoin, just because, okay, there's a lot of new money flowing into Bitcoin with Bitcoin ETFs now approved, right? With a lot of the, institutions, buying into, Bitcoin like Fidelity and BlackRock, a lot of new money is flowing into Bitcoin. So you can just imagine how much Bitcoin, okay, will perform in the next upcoming bull run. It's going to be completely different. Trust me on that, guys. So I really do believe a 200K Bitcoin is very possible, even a 300K Bitcoin and over 300K Bitcoin. I think these price targets are very possible for Bitcoin to reach in the next upcoming bull market. And of course, I'm talking about the year 2025. So prepare yourselves for that, you guys, okay? But yeah, guys, I will obviously, keep you guys updated on what's going to happen with Bitcoin. But so far, Bitcoin is still holding strong above $63,000, okay? Earlier this morning, like I showed you guys, it did actually pump all the way up to about 64,700, looking like it wanted to pump and touch 65K, but not quite. And then I had a correction back down to the downside. So understand, okay, this is completely normal. Okay, this could potentially be, buy the news, buy the rumors, sell the news, sorry. So that's that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Okay, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. So yes, this is obviously very, very bullish today. Okay, today is obviously a good day for Bitcoin and Ethereum and just crypto overall. Okay, with the Bitcoin ETFs now trading in Hong Kong, right? This is obviously a amazing day. So that's that, guys. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. I will obviously, keep you guys updated with, Bitcoin and crypto overall. So stay tuned for that. And on that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.